All right, so I just finished recording a TikTok about I give a little speech about people's motivation on making money and stuff. I wanted to make a longer form video content on it just so I could talk to my YouTube audience about it a little bit. But I had a conversation with my friend earlier, a couple days ago. We were just talking about money and stuff and how it works and how like people do things that they don't really care for real to get it. Like a lot of people get in the fields that they think they like because they want to make money. And then when it doesn't work out or it takes longer than expected, they get upset and they feel like, oh, they gotta quit. People used to text me on TikTok and say like, yo, bro, I'm trying to be a streamer or content creator, whatever. How do I do this? And or how do I start? Like they're asking so many questions without just starting it. Or they'll get into it and then it won't work for like a year and a half, 2 years, and they'll just be able to be so easily to just quit on themselves over it. And it's like, did you really love it? Because if you loved it, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have took that. It wouldn't have been that easy for you to just leave it in the dust if you really, really loved it. You know what I mean? So it's like, what was your intentions behind really getting into it? So did you actually love it, or were you just trying to make some quick money? And there's nothing wrong with trying to make money fast and all that other stuff and wanting to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that. I know it's hard economy nowadays and all that other stuff, but I think passion will get you a lot farther than purely just trying to chase greed. Because with passion, you can build upon that. You can't really build upon your greed. It'll do nothing but break you down. You can't elevate that way, right? And I know there's a lot of jobs out there that people truly do love, that they enjoy, that doesn't make a lot of money, which is fine. They're having fun doing their jobs that they love. But yeah, it's not livable or whatever the case may be, if that's your argument. That's understandable. But you can still build upon it because it's a passion. That's the difference. There's so many YouTube videos out there now. There's so many people who do different companies and selling flowers, whatever the case is. If you have a flower shop, you can sell flowers. You can water the flowers, plant them, grow them. So many ways to expand upon that versus just being so one-sided on it. You know what I mean? Like, if you like photography and photography doesn't pay a lot, you can do your own personal photo shoots. You can work the 9 to 5 in your photography job. You can open up a photo shooting business. There's so many other ways to build upon it, and it's a passion that you love doing. So it's not gonna burn you out. You're not gonna get tired in doing something you love because it's not a hassle to you, right? If you're trying to force yourself to come in here and make videos, trying to force yourself to hit the studio and rap all day, and you know you don't really love it, you rap capping, you don't even like it for real. You gotta find beats and engineers, and you don't even love it, but you just try to make some quick money because you want to blow up and be a one-hit wonder, go viral. That's not gonna really elevate you. You can't build upon that. There's nothing more for you in that field versus just greed, and it's already messing up your mental mind state because that's a long-term goal. Getting in these kind of industries where it's going to take time, entertainment, music, and professional sports, those are industries that take time. People perfect their crafts. There's people who are born to do those things and they dedicate their lives to it. But you want to just hop in there real quick and get a little quick money grab, do this, and think it's going to happen overnight, and then you upset when it didn't happen in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Oh, it's supposed to have been like, no, people dedicate their lives to this. There's people who've been doing it since birth, and they still not where they want to be. But you think you're just going to come in here and just do whatever you want? Like, your passion is going to carry you a lot farther. Greed is not going to ever be the key to success. Now, there is people who do get away with it. I'm not saying there isn't. There's a lot of people who do nowadays get away with things that they probably shouldn't, or as I like to say, get lucky. I don't really believe in luck. I feel like if you got something, then you had to have done something right. Now, could it have been easier than most people's path? Of course. But you still had to do something right. You know what I mean? So, regardless, even if it was lucky, that has nothing to do with me or you. Worrying about somebody else's luck is not going to affect your life. So it has nothing to do with it, and it doesn't matter. They got lucky. Okay, cool. Can you get lucky? If you can, amazing. Do that. If you can't, it doesn't matter. So don't worry about it. But yeah, like your passion is going to take you a lot farther. And I think you can build upon it and just do things that will help you in the long run. Now, I have been doing research off camera with my friend. Like I said earlier, we were talking about money and how it works and all other stuff. There's a lot of people who forget you can just make businesses. Now, that is definitely the harder route. Don't get me wrong. I think that's actually why people get into these industries. The music, like I said, music, entertainment, and what's the other one? Music, entertainment, and I forget the other industry was, but I feel like that's why people are getting into these industries because it's the easy path, it's the easy route. It doesn't take much to just grab a microphone and go in the studio, make a trash song, and just keep working on it until you sound decent. And then you somewhat go viral because TikTok brain, and that's just how the world works now. So people do it because they know it has some form of effect. But if your sole purpose in life isn't to really find a passion behind what you're doing and you just purely want money, there's other ways to do it. There's people who get rich off of doing a whole bunch of stuff, right? Like I said earlier, selling flowers, doorknobs. There's people who don't even have known names who are billionaires who we don't even know. Stores and things we buy every day: soap, water bottles, tissue paper, hand sanitizer. Like, people get rich off a whole bunch of stuff that we're not even aware that we're buying, and that's going into their pockets. So it's definitely a process, and I definitely know that that's the harder way to go. But if you want money, that's another option that's out there, right? You don't have to have the fame and all that other stuff that comes with it. People say they would rather be rich than famous, but I feel like that's cap nowadays. I feel like more people would rather be famous with no money. That's how I really feel that way. I feel like it's... And fame isn't even all that. I know you can get rich off of fame. But me personally, I feel like there's just no other better route to go than what you truly love, because you're not going to burn out. You can build upon it, find other ways to incorporate it into other things, other revenues of money, other streams of money. And on top of that, you just have an overall happier way of life because you're actually loving what you do. When you have to get up and go to work or whatever you're doing that you hate, it hurts. It hurts a part of your soul. Everyone has to do it, but that doesn't mean it has to be your way of life. You have to do it until it's time for you to not do it. So I thought I'd come on, give y'all a quick little message. I ain't gonna make this video super long or nothing. I just think I'm thinking of telling this, like, passion over money. Honestly, passion over money. Cause like I said, your passion can make you money, but just chasing money is just gonna kill your overall intent to just, I don't know, enjoy life. Like, the enjoyment of life, it just depreciates when you're chasing the next dollar bill, realistically. But that's pretty much it. If you guys made this fun video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. I go live. If you want to see conversations like this, live reactions to vids, as well as gaming, that's where you can find me. Appreciate you again. Stay safe, stay blessed. Keep guiding you guys' lives. Catch you guys next upload.